Making an appointment with a friend, communication variations. When making an appointment with a friend, you can ask the question, would you like to or do you want to? And then you want to introduce your plan, and for a plan we have go hiking, go shopping, have breakfast, have brunch, have lunch, have dinner, grab or get some drinks, get some coffee, go to the movies, play soccer, eat out, go to the park, and visit Seoul. So for instance, you can ask, would you like to go hiking? Or do you want to grab some drinks? You can also extend the question if you like, if you want to add a time at the end of the question. So, for instance, you can ask, would you like to go hiking this week? Would you like to go shopping next weekend? Would you like to have breakfast this month? Would you like to have breakfast next month? You can also use the days of the week, so you can ask, would you like to go to the movies this Monday? Would you like to get some coffee on Tuesday? Would you like to eat out next Saturday? And of course, you can also use morning, afternoon, or evening, so you can ask the question, do you want to play soccer this morning? Would you like to go to the park tomorrow afternoon? Would you like to go to the movies this morning? Then for short responses to this question, in the affirmative, you can say, sure, I'd like that. Or sounds great, or sounds good, or sounds like a plan. For short responses in the negative, you can say, sorry, I'd like to, but I've got something going on. Or, sorry, I'd like to, but I'm busy. Or, sorry, I'd like to, but I'm busy this or next or on, and then the time indication. So, for example, you could say, sorry, I'd like to, but I'm busy this Monday. Then, of course, asking about time, you can ask, what time would you like to meet? Or what time do you want to meet? And to answer this, you can say, how about time? Or let's meet at, and then introduce a time. Or I'm free at, and then introduce a time. Or I have time at, and then introduce a time. So from the top, for instance, you can say, how about 1 o'clock? Or let's meet at 1 o'clock. Or I'm free at 1 o'clock. Or I have time at 1 o'clock. Now, to make suggestions for time, you can ask the questions, how about time? How does time sound? And is time good? So, for example, you can say, how about 1 o'clock? Or how does 1 o'clock sound? Or is 1 o'clock good? Some affirmative responses you can use to this question is time sounds good or great. So you could say 1 o'clock sounds great or 1 o'clock sounds good. Or you can just say that will be fine or that'll be great or that'll be good. For answers in the negative, you can say, sorry, I can't make it at time. So you can say, sorry, I can't make it at 1 o'clock. Or you can say, sorry, I'm busy at, and then introduce the time. So, sorry, I'm busy at 1 o'clock. You can follow these up with how about time instead if you'd like to give a suggestion, you can say, how about 1 o'clock instead? Or can we meet at time instead? So you can say, can we meet at 1 o'clock instead? Or let's meet at time instead. So you can say, let's meet at 1 o'clock instead. When deciding a meeting place, you can ask the question, where would you like to meet? Or where do you want to meet? Then the short responses you can give are, let's meet at place name. So let's meet at XYZ restaurant. Or I can meet you at, give the place name. I can meet you at XYZ restaurant. Or how about, and then state the place name. So how about XYZ restaurant?